Hey YouTube, it is 4:45 a.m. I guess I've been asleep for about 2 hours, maybe 2.5, maybe. Went to bed early. Let's call it 3 hours. And came out here to the shop, and I had already been working on a setup for milling. I want to make a tool post holder. Only because I have a dovetail cutter and I've never used it before. Now I'm not really sure where to start. I don't know if I need to mill this dimension square and then come in and do the dovetails, but that's on down the road. First, I'm wanting to get my material in some proximity to a square. So let's just get, get the camera on it. I have my, I think I got this from Little Machine Shop. Hold on here, we slip camera here. Yeah, I think this setup here came from Little Machine Shop, and then they had some pretty detailed instructions on how to build a plate to mount that on. And I have that plate somewhere. It's been several different things besides that in the meantime, but this what do you call that? This thing here seems to be working good for any time I want to try to mill. I got a couple of hold down clamps on the sides merely to keep it from twisting. I only have one bolt holding it down. So hopefully that's going to be enough. I need to keep that in mind and not get too aggressive with my cutting. It looks like I am, well, I guess I could measure I can measure my cuts, can I? Let me get this thing set up down here. Okay, let me find 0. I guess I should see how square I am in this mount right here. So I'm touching right there. So let me run this its full travel and see. Now there it is. The human eye is pretty close. Not dead on accurate. I'm also just checking my travel here too. Hopefully halfway through the. Okay, everybody's still engaged here. So this side needs to come out a bit. Well, looks okay there. Let me. Well, are we on? I'm gonna try to move this just ever so slightly. Oh, yeah. That's plenty. I'm not too sure about this clamping system. I almost want to I almost want to drill into this material and let these screws go in there and get some purchase. But let's just keep the cuts shallow, shall we? So this is a 2-flute, whatever, and you're going to do that's 40. Let's just stay right there. This is 40 thousandths. And like I said, that's all I know about that is it's 2 flutes. It's probably designed more for standing up and cutting. And RPMs is kind of a mystery to me here. I'm just going to keep it cranking. I have some lubricant I'm going to be using. It's aluminum A1 aluminum cutting fluid, and I have a syringe here full, and my carriage is locked, so I'm just going to use my cross feed to do this first cut. Also, I'm only engaging about 2/3 of the cutter. I'm not cutting the whole width of that cutter. okay. It's not perfect. I mean, it's a good finish, but I got a step right there. Let's point that out. I have a step right here. So, and that may be because I changed my direction of cutting. So I'm going to advance the work another 40 thousandths. Okay, it's almost 50 there. It's close to my finished dimension. Okay, I think this is climb milling. This is pushing the work down. Going the other direction felt pretty good, but this is what I've been doing in the other time that I did this. I did this milling that puts the tool pushing the material down. Here I'm cutting the whole width of the cutter, just about, well, almost. And let's speed my feet up quite a bit. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's not horrible either. Let's see if I can find my line on top there. And I'm probably 50 thousandths away. So you know what? I'm going to try milling the other direction this time. So I guess you would call that conventional milling, where the cutter is lifting the work, I would say. Okay, so I'm going to start at the bottom and mill up. No, I'm going to start at the top and mill down. Okay, and I am going to do, let's just try 25 thousandths, so not, we'll do 30. Well, that felt better. Definitely got a nice finish. And that's the entire table shaking. It's not my machine alone. My machine is bolted down. Thinking I should be able to do this in 2 passes. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, well, I definitely have a ridge there. There's definitely a step there. I wouldn't. Let me see, if I was going to compare that to the thickness of a piece of paper, I would say it's the thickness of a piece of paper. So I have what I'm guessing to be another 50 thousandths to do. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with that same direction I used last time. and try to tighten up my cross slide a little better, or my carriage. Maybe I can eliminate that step thing. And let's kind of look over everything and see if everything is still tight as well. Okay. So my little thingy here seems to still be intact and where I left it at. This is loose. You know, the thing is the more I tighten this, it's just pushing. It has the possibility of just pushing this one down. But I'm pretty confident I got all that pretty tight. But not that enough that I can't go back here and just try some. Okay, there we go, and that's tight. And that's tight. And then the machine itself, no, not the machine, this fixture. Okay, this is a fixture plate. And that's tight. And this is an apparati. I like that. Apparati. Yes. Okay, so let's crank this baby down. It does have pretty sweet, pretty smooth travel. And it gives me adjustment in two directions now. Whereas before all I could do was, well, I guess I have three directions now. No, I can feed in and out. I can go across, I can go up and down. I guess I have three axes. Three axes. Okay, so I'm going to zero out my travel gauge here. And let's see if you can see that line I'm shooting for. I would say that's 50 thousandths. So I got my carriage lock underneath here. And we will take this okay, I just ended up at 60 thousandths somehow. I guess I can just go slow. Let's try a different angle for you guys. Okay. I would say that's almost operator view. And it's going to be loud because you're... Okay, and I'm going to be rotating at right around a 1,000 RPMs. I can go to 2,500 or 2012, yeah, 225. I can go to 1,200, yeah, and I think 2,500 is my high range capability. And should I be in low range right now? That's another question. So, how fast should I be going? What kind of cutter should I be using? You know, I started off, I was going to use this, but it just seemed too big. Okay, this is 60,000. It's 1,130 RPM. Okay, I have no shoulder there, even though I came back and picked up that top edge. I believe I might be able to get a clean finish all the way across this thing. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. Well, it's not a sheet of paper. Something must be moving because I used to be able to clear that, but no. No, it's not a sheet of paper, but it's clean. There is a slight, I do have a slight discrepancy in surfaces. Well, I did hit my line, my mark. So I'm going to take this thing out and get a look at it. A little closer look at it. Bring you right back.